Now's
I'm
here.
gonna end up dead.
Man, I send a trouble when I trouble ya.
Miami, we need for reach back and start eating some of them big drugs.
Fully goes down with the Obeah.
Okay, people. Excuse me, because I look like shit right now. But I was supposed to wake up early. My ass woke up late. I had to run down here, come out of the cemetery to get some work done and some supplies and things of that nature. I decided to do a quick video talking about the cemetery and just give you this insight, not really how to work with anything, but just an insight. Now, from my understanding, it goes by, not everybody is supposed to be just coming in and working with the spirits in the cemetery. But that don't really matter because, you don't know, y'all can do what you want to do. So with that being said, I just want to say, the cemetery is a marketplace, okay? Everything you see here is basically up for grabs, right? Now, what I mean by up for grabs is there's some way that you're willing to barter and work with the people here. Now, this isn't always so simple because sometimes, depending on what you want them to do and how they feel about you as well, because you don't know people, especially me they're not foreign, you see what I say? So cause me they're not foreign now, you have to remember say, some of them people are racist you fuck for me. You see me? Them not like black people, them not like China people, them not like some of them one people, brethren, you see me? So with this, and to think that every time someone passed away, they gain this heightening enlightenment type of thinking, it will do you more worse than good, because it's not always that way. It's not always so black and white. It's not always, oh, if someone died horrible, they would do horrible work to people, because I've worked with spirits that died horrible and them go work with you because you are doing things that cause them to die, and they don't want to make nobody else go through that. You see me? So when you think so, yeah, I got to send them off to go deal with them some of the case or them get deal with, you see me? You make a sad mistake from there. The spirit they could turn around and do you something no. Now, they don't tell people in my previous video, say, dope you something we can rig for them negotiation, you know. And I don't explain why in my previous video. So this is something that you have to take into consideration. Now, when it comes to trying to find a spirit to work with, because essentially, some people just come here for the dirt, not necessarily a spirit, they just come here for the dirt, and that's fine as well. But you have to be careful because some graves are unmarked. That's happened to me. Some graves are unmarked, so you got to learn. This is why I usually tell people practice. You have to practice your, I don't know if that's the, I don't know what's the perfect terminology, is intuition, or your capability of just feeling, seeing, or speaking with the other side. You have to gain one of these three, because when you come here, you're gonna have to identify the nature of the spirit that you are summoning. You have to identify how the spirit will help you. You're gonna have to identify, first of all, if the spirit will work with you. That's number one. And then what does the spirit want in return? Now, some people say you give it rum. Suppose the spirit comes from somewhere that never had rum or it doesn't like rum. Then what happens? Suppose the spirit doesn't like, so they say the spirit wants money, but it's a wealthy person and it doesn't really care for your money. I'm gonna tell you about a situation where I wanted to work with a spirit, and the spirit in order for me to work with the spirit had a loved one that was still alive, a child that was still alive, and the spirit wanted me to basically cleanse the child. Now, people, no one I'm telling you this, right? I'm not saying that every situation is going to be that difficult. I'm just telling you that this is certain things that can occur. You get me? Everybody is different. I have had some duppy, them never want nothing for working with brethren. Then there's opposite, them I go work with me. You see me? And now, is everybody like that? No, everybody in the stay so. You see me? It is an individual thing. Everybody has to have their own individuality. You see me? Everybody have their own individuality. And you have to remember, next thing you know, simple people have to have family. So when you come to them family, some of them family might not like you. So you got to take that into consideration as well. And know how to deal with that part there. Yep. Like, if you can't sit here and try to feel these things, because I'm not big, medium or anything like that, but I know me I do. But if you can't feel these things or hear these things or see these things, however, to communicate, how would you even know that's what the Spirit requires? You get what I'm saying? So if I'm going to be careful with the spiritual aspect of when it comes to the cemetery, spiritual aspect of the cemetery, because it is a beautiful place. I would be lying if I didn't say that I didn't believe that. I love the cemetery. I think it's just the way everything is here. I don't know, ever since I was a kid, I just always liked the cemetery. But like I said, it's not for everybody, right? Now, you don't have to agree with me on that, and that's fine too, because like I said, everybody's spirituality is different. That's cool. Some people, everybody could do everything, you get what I'm saying? And some people are going to tell you, no, it has to deal with the individualism. Which one's right? The one that works best with your system, or best with your type of magic. You get what I'm saying? It's not really which one's right or wrong. It's which one is able to work better with you. So I hope this helped you people when it comes to, for the people who's curious about dealing with cemetery work, especially when they're dealing with duppy and them thing there. More to help on, more to can resonate with the information, you know? And yo, get out there and start work. You see what I'm saying? And yo, the only way to know if something works is unless you do it. You get what I'm saying? You have to work, family. You have to go out there and work and experiment and see what go on. It don't matter if you don't have nobody there not to teach you. There's many of us who go out here and experiment. Now, if your thing is to be the best, most powerful sorcerer of all time, yeah, that's up to you, man. That's a journey where you have to go figure out. Is it what I said? But if your thing is to make sure, say your power is effective and you know what you're doing, you're fully capable of doing that if you're willing to take the time out and put that work in. You get what I'm saying? Put that work in, man.